Hello, fellow horn players. It's Jamie, and we made it. We're at the last 4 measures of the Etude. I'm not gonna do a long intro because you know what we're here for. Let's get to it. Just like always, we're gonna go to the hardest parts of these measures first. And in measure 17, what do we see again? Our old friend D, down to F, back up to D, just like in the first measure. And again, to reiterate, if you have a hard time playing, going from the D down to the F on 1, so going from D 1 and 2 trigger down to F with just 1, no trigger, and then back up to D, you can use the trigger fingering for your F, which would be open. But, you know, we talked about that already. You decide which one works better. Or, see, I prefer to use the trigger one because, as you heard in the first one, I had the bubble going from the low F back up to the D. If I practiced it more, the bubble would go away, of course, but I found that if I just use the trigger, it works faster, so why not just use that? Anyway, use the one that works best for you, of course. Now, let's go to the real hard part of these measures and the thing that you've probably been looking at and didn't know what it was. In measure 17, 18, 19, on beat 3, we've got 16th note triplets connected to the 2 triplets. I mean, not 2 triplets, the 2 16th notes. 16th note triplets connected to triplets. And so how you would count that measure would be 1 and 2 and triplet and triplet and So you put the triplets on the first half of the beat, and then you finish up the 16th notes with the and. So one more time, so if you have the down and the up, so be 3 and triplet and triplet and I'm gonna play it for you. But the good thing is it's all first and open, so that makes it really easy to play, and it's easy to play because you are doing a ritardando to the end. R-I-T dot stands for retardando, which means slow down to the end. So we've been going at 68 throughout the whole song, but this is the time that you get to draw it out and make it nice and, you know, just, you get to draw it out and make it longer and make it a little, put some extra in it. I don't even know how to say it. What's the word for what I'm trying to say? But you'll see once I play the whole thing how you kind of draw it out and kind of milk it to make it really pretty. And you just do the da 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 da. One more time playing. So coming from the after the fermata on the pickup note. See? And you see this time I did not use the trigger F because I was already playing it, and I went up to the other F, to the D, fine, because I tongued it. It's a lot easier. All right, so it's not that hard, is it? All right, so now let's talk about playing loud, because you have to get all the way up to the forte. I'm gonna try it, and let's see how it goes with the camera and the volume, but hopefully it doesn't get too loud, because I love playing loud. Remember I told y'all that last time? I love playing loud. All right. And you got your fermata, hold it out big, and do better than I did because I didn't take a big enough breath. Part of being able to play loud is taking a big enough breath so that you have enough air to push out. And that is the main thing, is when you're playing loud, you really want to concentrate your air and blow it through your horn as hard as you can. Like a big harder and harder. All right, let's try it. Try it again. And then you fade away to almost nothing by just decreasing your air. As you decrease your air, you might find that you have to keep your lips even firmer than you normally have them so that the note doesn't drop off because you're using less air. So the less air you use, the more firm you have to have your corners, and you might need to make your hole a little bit smaller so that you can hold the note that you're playing instead of dropping off because you dropped your air, like I just said. To recap, take a big old breath between on the little 16th note rest. It's not a lot, but you need it so that you can really use as much air as you can to build up to that E flat. Hold the glorious E flat and be happy that E flat is the highest note in this song. Yay! So hold that glorious E flat, cut off, take a little bit of time, take a breath, and then come back in. Make it softer and softer and softer and drag it out, and then hold your D, C, B flat, and hold it out, cut off. Now, one thing I always tell my students, when you're in an audition or you play a solo or anytime you have to play, don't end your note and then put your horn down, because you can hear how some people just stop playing and they just put their horn down before they're finished. Finish your note, take a bit of a pause, and then put your horn down. It'll look nice for the video too when you send that in. All right, so we're done, guys. We are done. As always, if you have any questions about this etude or anything else to do with horn playing, write it in the comments down below and I'll do my best to answer them, or maybe I need to make another video about what you're asking about. I don't know. Let me know. Good luck with your auditions. Good luck with your videos for your auditions. And I'll see you in the next video. Go practice.